Hi guys, my name's Leanne, and one of my favorite shows comes back on soon. That show being The Walking Dead. And I kind of wanted to make a series for a while where I teach people how to survive the zombie apocalypse, much like the one in Walking Dead, except I don't live in Georgia, which is pretty sweet, I guess. I don't really know. But anyway, one of the other reasons why I moved is my sister made a video a while back, which I'll put a link in the description to, where she pretty much made a kit and it was not very, well, good. I really don't know the right word for there. It's not that survivally. So, maybe we can learn something. We can learn something about each other. We can learn something about a random fact about tortoises, or maybe like baby unicorns. I don't know. Or we can learn how to survive, and we can all sing Kumbaya by a campfire. That sounds very nice, and if you have any idea what I'm talking about at this point, I suggest you stay. Yay! So, one of the things that I've noticed in The Walking Dead is that no one really has backpacks full of stuff, and they really travel a lot, and I have other problems with the show that I'll probably get to later. But, one of the things that I noticed is that no one has a backpack full of stuff, and that's my goal today. I'm gonna make a foot pack, or a backpack of stuff that you can take on foot that will let you survive if you're running for your life, like, you know, some people have in the show. So, first things first, water. I like water. I like to stay alive. I think that it is a good alternative to dying, to just drink a couple bottles of water. Also, dehydration does not sound like a way I would like to die. Not sure about you guys, but I would like to die at the ripe old age of like 102. That's my goal now, 102. But not only do I have one bottle of water, I have a second bottle. Because, you know, there's no party until you drink some water. And my bag has these sweet water bottle holders that are on both sides, so you can carry both bottles of water at the same time. Now, if I'm staying home, which this is not a, I don't know, take-on-the-go item, I have these awesome gallons of iced tea, because iced tea is kind of an addiction at this point to me. I really like it. I don't know if it's caffeine. I don't know if it's taste. I don't know if it's anything, really, other than the fact that I like to drink it. But, yeah, if I stayed home, I'd probably drink these first. But at this point, not what we're looking for. This would not fit in the bag. This would not fly. So don't take a gallon bottle with you. Take maybe like a liter bottle if you don't want to take like two like smaller water bottles. Take up like a liter bottle. So the next thing I have, which is kind of important, is food. Now, my family, we have like umpteen cans of soup, but what I found more interesting in my pantry was that we have 4 cans of beets. I don't know. Do you guys like beets? I really don't. And the reason why I don't really like beets is because I don't think they taste very well. And I'm pretty sure in a zombie apocalypse this would be the last item I eat, because I just would refuse to eat them until they were my last item. But the reason why I'm taking them is because maybe we can go on an adventure. Maybe I can find some epiphany in myself that allows me to like beets. Or it'd just be the last item in my bag, because you never know. But granddaddy of all survival kits is this bad boy right here, beans. Now, I don't think any survival apocalypse kit is well equipped without a can of beans. I'd suggest a smaller can. This is like 3 cans, and you wouldn't be able to close the can back up. Yeah, but you know, maybe if you have a group, maybe you can share the cans of beans. You can share it, or you can just eat it to yourself if you have no self-control like I do, especially when it comes to ice cream. But yeah, beans, they're nice. They're hearty. I'm sure they fill you up pretty well. So those go in the bag. But now the next thing I have is something that my sister, who had posted a video probably closer to a year ago, she said that we did not have any flashlights. Now, I'm kind of one of those people that like to prove people wrong. So my sister she decided that we did not own this flashlight a year ago, which we did. We did own this flashlight a year ago. And so it works. It works very nice. And, you know, you can shed some light on the subject. Woo. So, I mean, really, it's kind of no-brainer. You're kind of gonna need light. I wouldn't really recommend it. Having one like this size, maybe like you could get like one of those police ones where you could like bash people's heads in with it. I don't know. But, this is the flashlight we have. It's the hand I've been dealt. You can like, I know, like, maybe like attach it to your belt or something like that. But this goes in the bag of survival. Now the next thing I have is Band-Aids. This box is about maybe like 3/4 empty. Or actually probably, yeah, about 3/4. About 3/4 empty. And I mean, I'm sure you're gonna get bumps, you're gonna get scrapes, you're gonna get cuts, nicks. Yeah, I don't have any disinfectant. That's the one thing I'm missing, I think, from this kit, is I don't have any disinfectant. I don't think you put iced tea on it, unfortunately. I don't think that'd be a, I don't know, viable option at this point. But Band-Aids, you're gonna get nicks, cuts, scrapes. Better keep those covered so they don't get dirt in them. The next thing you need is that I have electrical tape. Now, electrical tape is probably one of my best friends whenever I'm doing projects around the house. And it's the fact that whenever I get cut, I'm too lazy to go find the Band-Aids. And I just wrap tape around it, and it keeps the dirt out, and it's pretty useful until it heals. And then, you know, you take it off. No harm, no foul. Toss it around, you're done. So I have 2 rolls, because I always seem to lose electrical tape when it's, like, full. And I have to open up another pack, and I'm like, ugh, really? But, yeah, electrical tape. Those go in with the Band-Aids. Now, the next thing I have is a hairbrush. And this hairbrush is going to come with some nice hair ties, because I have longer hair. It's nice. It's pretty. Brush out. It's nice and shiny. And I don't know if I'd actually maybe just cut my hair off at that point in a zombie apocalypse. I don't know if I'd just cut it off. I think it would take me a couple weeks to actually kind of go through with it and cut it off. But if I had to, the brush would go. Toss. I'd just cut off my hair. Maybe with like a knife or something. I don't know. Maybe look like maybe like Rapunzel. After she, you know, Flynn cut her hair off. Disney movies. I like them a lot. So, yeah, these are gonna go on my wrist, because, yeah, that's where most girls keep hair ties nowadays. And then the brush goes in the bag. Now, the next thing I have is, tweezers. I'm not sure about you, but, I would not want to put my hands in someone's body that's been shot or something. I'd rather just take tweezers and, like, pull out the bullet. I don't know if these are the kind of tweezers you want to use when you pull out a bullet. I don't know if you, like, need to, like, open up and then go, like, rah. Maybe because I don't know how big bullets are. Like, I know they come in different sizes, but, like, I don't know exactly how wide a bullet is to pull it out of someone. I also know how to remove bullets, so, good luck surviving with me if you get shot. Yeah, so tweezers. You can also pluck your eyebrows with them in case you really care. But I think after a point, I just wouldn't care. I wouldn't care after a point if I had a unibrow or if I smelled really bad. It's kind of just, you know, whatever at that point in time. When you get to the point where you're just like, oh, I don't really care how I smell. And if I meet someone, I'm probably just gonna maybe, I mean, they'll probably smell like me. They'll probably smell really bad too. I don't know. I think I just get to a point where I would just stop smelling myself. So yeah, appearance is not that important. Now the next thing I have is some unopened toothpaste. I don't know how long toothpaste actually lasts, like is good. I also have a toothbrush. Now this toothbrush, it's nice. It's unopened, so woo. Gotta keep that mouth clean. Gotta make sure you keep gingivitis down. Maybe like a lot of oranges. I don't know. Oranges are nice. Very citrusy. High in vitamin C. So those are going in the bag. Now it kind of gets to all my technical stuff. The stuff I would use kind of sparingly, but it would still be very useful in a sense. So let's start with some screwdrivers. This is a flathead. This is a Phillips right here. And my sister, she decided that she wouldn't need any tools in the zombie apocalypse because, you know, obviously you wouldn't fortify a place and try to stay there. Or you wouldn't have to get into something, you wouldn't have to, like, pick locks or anything like that. But, yeah. These will go in the foot case in case you need to do anything with them. I don't know really what you need. Maybe you can use it as like a makeshift weapon. Call out to season 2. Yeah, season 2 of The Walking Dead. Near the beginning. Those of you who watch the show know what I'm talking about, I hope. Now the next thing I have is, I have this nice sweatshirt for when it gets cold, because I'm a person that likes to bitch when it gets really cold. And it's a Captain America hoodie, and it has a little hood that you put over your face, so that way your little nose doesn't get frostbite. Yeah, I really get mad if it's cold, and you probably wouldn't like to be around me when it gets cold. And this would probably fit if I decide that I wanted to throw it, like, folded up nicely, but I'm not gonna throw it up, folded up nicely at this point. So that's just gonna go over there, across the table. And now the next thing I have is a nice white shirt, because if it gets really hot on the other end of the spectrum, I don't really feel like sweating in a long sleeve shirt, because even though I made the point earlier that I said that I wouldn't really care about how I smelt, I still wouldn't want to be sweaty. So here you go. Here's a nice white shirt. It can also be used to purify water. So that's also going over there because you need to fold it up nicely to put in your thing. Now, what's next on my list? I have a bottle opener. Really, it's to open up those cans with this little nub on this end and go like. But yeah, I don't know if you really can do much else with it besides open up bottles. Unfortunately, the bottles I have, these bottles, they're twisty caps, so I really don't need this for those. But yeah, that's going in there. Now the next thing I have is a wrench. I really like this wrench. It's very nice. If I could just get it, like, move it, but I can't because I'm a weakling, apparently. And so I think that this would probably be more just used to open up things, such as bolts. And yeah, I really think that's what it's used for. That's all it's going to be used for at this point. So it's going in the bag, just in case I need to get into something. Now the next thing I have is a set of Allen wrenches. These are pretty light, and they come in all different shapes. Actually, really not shapes, they're more sizes. But you get the little tiny ones, which can be used to kind of pick locks if you're desperate. And there's something as safe for some reason, like a gun or I don't know. Do people like keep swords in safes? Like, not like the glass case, you can just break the glass, but like just regular cases, like gun safes. I don't know. That's where I keep a sword. So the next thing I have is a assortment of nails and such, which are very cool, very nice, very neat. And those go in there because you're gonna need them if you're ever you fortify a place. And the last thing is obviously my weapon of choice. And since Tyrese is probably one of my favorite characters from the comics and the books, he's more of my favorite in the comics than he is in the show. But yeah, I have a hammer. This is gonna be my weapon of choice. Though Tyrese is not my favorite character, it's probably more towards Glenn at this point. Glenn and Daryl is really where my favorites are. But yeah, give that a couple nice swings, and that is how I'd survive the zombie apocalypse. But unfortunately, I don't know how you guys will survive the zombie apocalypse, so let me know in the comments below, and let me know if this should be a series. Also, let me know what color beads actually are, because I'm not sure if they're like a pink, or like a red, or like a purple, maybe like a reddish purple. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, and maybe we can continue this. Maybe it'll be weekly, maybe it'll be monthly, maybe it'll be never, maybe it'll never happen again. I don't know. So bye guys, have a good day, and stay safe out there, gents and ladies, because you know, I'll always have your back in the zombie apocalypse.